Okay, so today I thought it'd be interesting to show you how Microsoft packages are also available online. So if you're out and about and you've got access to a PC and the internet, you should be able to access all of your Microsoft information and apps on the go. So I'm just going to pop down to Microsoft. I'm just going to pop down to my web browser. So I'm going to go down to Google Chrome. That's my preferred web browser. Obviously, you've got Microsoft Edge and you've got lots of different other browsers out there. If you're on a phone, it could be a Chrome browser on your Android, or it could be Safari on an Apple device. In this instance, I'm just using Chrome because that's what I prefer. I'm going to log in using my account here, and I'm going to go into my Office 365. So what you would initially have to do is you'd have to search Office 365 on your web browser. So I'm just going to open that now. And what it will then do is it will take you into the search engine and it'll ask you if you want to log in. So I'm going to click on the login option here. Okay, now possibly because I've logged in previously, it's going to take me straight into my browser. So let me do that. Let me just sign out and start again. Okay, so I'm going to go down to my web browser. So my preferred web browser is Google Chrome. But again, you guys can probably access through Microsoft Edge, or you could use it on an Apple device, which is Safari, or you might have Chrome on an Android device as well. Whatever browser you're using, you should be able to access Microsoft packages. So I'm just going to click into my account here, which is my Switch Direction account, and I'm going to search for Office 365. Okay, so I'm searching for that now. I'm just going to click on my Google search. And as you can see, it brought up Microsoft 365. So I'm going to click on the login option. And what will happen is it will take me through to hello, welcome back, because I've actually used the online version before on this PC. So the first thing to do is to accept all the cookies. That will help a little bit more and make your screen a little bit bigger. And then it will ask you to sign in. So you've got a couple of different places you can sign in. You can sign in at the top here, or you can sign in using the sign in option here. And as it says, like as I've said, it recognizes that I've logged in here before. So hopefully that'll make the login process a little bit easier for you. So I'm going to click on the sign in option. It's going to take me through to a sign in page where I'm going to have to put my password credentials in. It will probably likely ask you to get this authorized as well. This is just my separate authentication on my PC, just to make sure that I am who I am. So I use my login password as a separate authenticator. I'm going to click on the sign in option, and then it may also ask me for a number on my authenticator app. So an authenticator is a device or an app that's been created by Microsoft. So the Authenticator app is an app that's been designed by Microsoft to help approve requests for signing in. And the idea behind this is just to make it so that everything is as secure as it possibly could be. So as you can see at the moment, I've got my number there. And I'm just logging into my phone now just to open up the authenticator. And it's as soon as you go onto the authenticator, it recognizes that you're trying to log in. So it should pop up for you or send you a notification. You type in the number, and if you've got Face ID or fingerprint ID, then it will ask you to do that. Or if your face is there, obviously it will take a scan of your face for your biometrics. It will obviously then do your biometric scan, and then it will then come up to say that you're able to sign in. So I'm going to say yes, I want to stay signed into this PC because this is the PC I use most of the time. So I'm going to click on yes, and that will then take me through to my Office Online. So as you can see, it looks quite similar. You've got similar things to what we've seen in relation to some of the apps that we've been working on. So we've got the Home tab, we've got create stuff. So click on create, that will ask, it'll take you through to creating a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, all of the different apps across the top here. It would also ask for you if you want to look at your content. So these are things that I've looked at or opened recently. Got people that I might have worked with that I might want to browse those elements through. It's asking me if I want to look at cloud files. So again, it's giving you access to all of this information already when you're online, just through your web browser. I've got a feed here as well. So this feed will give me access to things that I've been working on. It'll give me a bit of a timeline on when I was working on those particular things as well. So as you can see, that's given me some information. It also gives me access to my apps. So this will be like my Word, my Excel, my PowerPoint, and my OneDrive, and Teams. And then down on the left-hand side, I've got access to admin because I look after admin for my organization. And then you've got Outlook, Teams, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So it's got kind of the 4 or 5 apps which are widely used when online. So say, for example, I wanted to go in and I wanted to have a look at a presentation that I'm going to deliver in a few days' time. So I'm going to click on my PowerPoint option. Okay, and it's now taking me in as if I'm already in PowerPoint. But again, this is still online. I'm still in a browser, and it's saying that these are the things that you've opened up recently. And here are some of the courses. There's all of the courses. Here's some elements that have been shared with you. Here's some that you've opened recently. Here's some favorites as well. Don't think I've got any favorites, but no, I haven't labeled any favorites. But I'm going to click on all. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop into, let's have a look at some coaching and mentoring training that I had a look at last week. So there we are. So I can open up my slide deck. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer to load up because I'm online, but I can now flick through and even present from here if I needed to, as if I've got Microsoft PowerPoint open on my PC. So again, the online options are really good options if you're working and you've got access to a PC and you're working online, or even if you're on your phone and you're just looking, or phone or another device. Even if you're looking at your phone or you're on some kind of iPad or other device, you can actually access your things and you can actually edit and update them whilst you're online as well, or on the go. Now I'm just going to close that down because there are a few other elements that you can have a look at on here as well. Now on the very top left-hand corner, you've got your app launcher. So if I click on that, that gives you access to all the different sorts of apps that are available to you. So for me, what I tend to do is if I know exactly what I want and where I'm going, I'll literally go onto my app launcher, find the app that I'm looking at, and then I'll then move into that app area and carry on with my work. I can actually search in the middle here. So I can search for a particular document or a particular file. Or over on the right-hand side here, I've got my account details, which is signified by my logo. I've got a help function. I've got settings as well for my particular account. So you can look at your, how you're going to customize your account. You've got tasks or your day and how that's going to look for you today. So that kind of goes into your Outlook calendar, which is linked to your Microsoft. And then I've also got like any feedback. So the feedback option is about you sending that through to Microsoft. So there's something that you don't like or something that you are really happy with, and obviously you can give them feedback. And if it's something that you wish you had, they'll go away and they'll kind of research that and see if they can make more of it. So the online version, it's a really good way of being able to find your documents, being able to access your documents, and it's a really nice way as well of being able to keep everything in one place. One thing that I do like about the online version of Microsoft is that you can access your OneDrive as well. So again, if I'm out and about and I'm looking to access particular files, then I can actually go into my OneDrive by clicking on my files. Sometimes when I go to local colleges and they want me to deliver training for them, instead of me bringing my own PC, I just use the PC that's in the room, log in with some guest credentials, log into my account, and actually access all of the information online there, which is great. The other thing I like about Microsoft 365 is that I can also access all of my SharePoint options as well. So these are all of my online sites that I have access to, and I work alongside with my clients. And I can also access my emails as well. Now, email accessibility means that you've got like a webmail Outlook, really. So you can access all of your emails online. And you can access your calendar online as well, which is great. So I'll just show you my calendar quickly so you can see that you've got access to what's going on and where it's going on and all of that stuff. And it just really means that you've got real good flavor and accessibility to all of your documents and all of your communication tasks at hand. The last thing as well is that you can actually access your teams. So if you use Teams throughout your organization, you can access your teams quite fruitfully. So you've got all your chat functions, you've got your channels and all of those particular things to keep you in communication with people when you're outside of the office. So what I tend to do is I use Microsoft Teams as a business line as well. So I don't actually have a landline here. So all of my calls go through Microsoft Teams. So I always know if I've missed a call because as soon as I open Teams, I can see if there's any calls there. Okay, I think that's everything I need to tell you about Office 365.